Hey guys, now it's time to start a discussion about the switch statement. So what is the switch statement? In Java, the switch statement is a control flow statement that allows you to easily choose one of many code blocks to be executed based on the value of an expression. It provides a more convenient way to express multiple conditions compared to using a series of if-else statements. But what is an expression? I kind of talked a little bit about an expression, but let's see a more detailed definition. So in Java, an expression is a combination of variables, operators, and method invocations. We'll see what methods are later in the course. Method invocations that evaluates to a single value. Expressions are the building blocks of Java programs and are used to perform various operations, compute values, and make decisions. An expression can be as simple as a single variable or as complex as a combination of multiple operators and operands. And let's see some examples of with expressions. So we have here some expressions. We have arithmetic expression, Boolean expression. We have method invocation. We'll see methods. What are methods later. We have compound expression. So all of those are expressions. They return a single value. All right. Now let's open IntelliJ IDE and let's start writing some code. Alright, so I will delete this code because I don't need this code. I will create a variable here, int, gonna be called time, and it's gonna be equal to 2. I will put a semicolon, and down here I will type switch, and while I am typing, IntelliJ is giving us suggestions, so I'm gonna choose switch. It added automatically the parentheses, and here we're gonna put our argument. So I'm gonna type here time. So we're gonna switch the condition on time. Then I'll put curly braces, left curly brace up, I press enter, and the right curly brace was added automatically. And now we're gonna type case. So this is the condition. If the case is, let's say, 10, we're gonna put a colon, and after the colon we put our code which we want to be executed if this case is true. So I'm gonna put here a SOUT, and it's gonna say the time is plus the time plus I'll put a \n to add a new line, and I'll type time for a coffee. It should be with 2e. All right. Now, very important is to put a break after we type our condition. So after we type our code that I want to be executed if the condition is true. So it's very important to put a break, because if you don't put a break, and I'll add another case down here. So let me go back here, case. I'll put case 12, and let's say SOUT. Let's put it down here, SOUT. The time is plus time plus \n time for a run. Now, if let me put the break first to see how it works with the break, and then we'll change it without the break to see what happens. And we get nothing because none of the conditions are true. The time is not 10 and it's not 12, so all of them are false. But if I change time to 10, and if I run this, now it says the time is 10 time for a coffee. So everything works fine, but look what happens if I delete the break statements. If I run this, because we don't add the break statement, our code continues to run, and it's executing the second case, and we get the output. The time is and get plus 10 time for a run. So you need to put break to stop the program at this particular branch. So when you put break, we say stop here. So this is what we're doing. So I'm gonna put a break to stop it. If this branch is true, I'll go back here to this level on indentation. I'll type case, and I'll put 7 colon. I'll type SOUT the time is plus time plus backslash n is time to wake up. Break, very important, break, and can also use a default case. So like with the if and else statement, we can have an else. Here we can have a default. So if all the branches are not none of the branches is true, it will execute the default. So default colon, and here we're gonna put our code SOUT, and it's gonna say time to relax. Also break. Now if I run this, let's change it to 12, the time. So let's run this. Okay, the time is 12, but why get that plus there? Let me see. Let's run it again. Alright, now what I'll do next is to get directly the input. I will get the time from the user, and to do that I'm gonna go up here. So inside the main class I will type here private static scanner, but let me use public, because at least we saw public in our previous videos, and we're familiar with it, but let's use public because private is also an access modifier. So public static scanner, just type exactly what I type, scanner equals new scanner, and inside the parenthesis I'm going to type system.in. What this is going to allow us to get the input from the user. So I'm going to type here, instead of passing the literal value 12, I will type here scanner dot next int. And now if I run this, as you can see, the program is running because now it's expecting to pass a value. So if I put here, let's say 12, get the time is 12, time for a run. And to make more clear that the program is expecting us to type a number, I'm gonna put here an SOUT, system.out.println, and it's gonna say please enter the time. Now if you run this, you get please enter the time. Let's put a colon, let's run it again, stop and rerun. We get please enter the time. Let's say that I'm gonna put 7, so this condition is gonna be true. Press enter and get the time is 7, it's time to wake up. So everything works fine, and this is how you get the input from the user using the scanner class. We'll see what classes are later in the course. Alright, I'll end this video here and see you in the next video.